Hey guys, what is going on? I'm Scout with Three Guns Down as always, and today we are looking at another Call of Duty gameplay from Ghosts. I think I'm going to start doing this, try to do it daily anyway, some gameplay of something I'm playing at the time and just talking about shit. Yesterday I was really ragging on Call of Duty, and I'll still rag on it today. The only reason why I'm really still playing it as much as I am is because most of my friends are here. This is kind of the thing to play at the moment. There's not really too many other than Battlefield 4, which is on my PC, and I won't do too much commentary when I'm recording that because I get really serious about my Battlefield. I'm like hardcore into my Battlefield, just like So yeah, we'll do some of this. Probably switch over to some Dark Souls at some point, but yeah, just some gameplay and some talk. Speaking of talk, which has nothing to do with talk, but I actually saw there. It's on eBay, the white Xbox One. The white Xbox One is for Microsoft employees only, and there's going to be one given out to the general public, and it's on eBay right now for $11,000, which I think is fucking retarded. I mean, why not just go fucking paint it white and sell it for $11,000? You could, dude, make so much goddamn money off that if you got like a really good professional paint job. Maybe cost you like $100 for a professional to paint it to look like a Microsoft One Xbox, the employee version. Go sell it on eBay for 10 grand. Holy crap, Oh, that'd be amazing. Right now, gameplay is kind of slow. Like, I play Domination because Domination lasts 10 minutes, unless you're like dominating all 3 points, then it lasts like 6, 7 maybe. And the gameplay will be kind of slow because I don't really have the kill streaks I want yet. Where this guy's only level 7 right now, 6, 7. But I will, like, after I get a lot of those unlocked, I'll have the kill streaks I want. It'll be way faster. I may even get like a submachine gun class, although I can't really find any submachine gun that I consistently like. Like, I like them sometimes. Sometimes I like the Viper, sometimes I like the Vector, sometimes I like the K7, and I do a lot of free-for-all with the K7, and I just fucking destroy people with it, 30 and 2, 30 and 3, stuff like that. But, I just can't seem to use them anywhere else. Maybe it's because I'm trying to play it in cranked, and, another thing that's a really big sin of Call of Duty is the assault rifle always tends to be the overpowered weapons. Like, the best guns in the game always tend to be assault rifles. And all the assault rifles, a lot of the assault rifles, pretty much all of them are really good in this game. The SC210 is really good. The AK-12C is really, really good. The SA-805, which is my personal favorite, is really, really good. MSBS is really, really good. Just a lot of really, really good ones out there. And so, really, with the assault rifles, it's use whichever one you want. The Remington R5, it's really good too. I know a lot of people that like it, and I like it a lot too. I just wish its fire rate was a bit higher. But yeah, a lot of the guns, a lot of the assault rifles are probably going to be the main go-to weapons for everything. None of the... And this kid choked so hard here. Like, I was weak already. He was like, are you kidding me? How do you freaking... And then somebody later on, he gets killed by my dog. And he's just like, goddamn dog. I was laughing my ass off at that. The dog, it's a weird kill streak. Like... and he got me there. He shouldn't have got me there. Ugh. But the dog is a weird kill streak. Like... I feel like it should be more than 5, but at the same time I don't, because it doesn't actively go out and seek kills, only people in your vicinity, right? So if you're like in a lot of hot territory all the time, and you can just sit back and let your dog go out and get kills. But I'm still kind of like on the fence about this, whether the dog is a little bit OP or not. And Maniac, by the way, people are figuring out how to get rid of a Maniac really quickly. It doesn't work so well on this map because although this map has a lot of ins and outs that you can go in between, it just there are a lot of long stretches people can get you on, and the knifing in this game so bad. It really is. I was taking too many hits there. I knew better. Boom, you, and oh, didn't get him. So see, yeah, he flashes me here, and I'm trying to get off to the side, and he won't come after me because he knows I'll knife him. But he jumps out right there, and I was pretty much hefted anyway. If I hadn't taken all those shots beforehand, I would have had him, because once the flash wore off, he'd have been in his face. But yeah, Maniac's not all that good on this map. The other Juggernaut with the minigun, though, I can see that being really, really good on this map. If you learn to run that Maniac and that Juggernaut really well, it can be a really devastating kill streak to use. On maps like the train yard, what is it called? Freight, yeah, on Freight, I had like a 20-0 run with a Juggernaut. Like, this was after my 10 kill streak, so I was 30-0 with this Juggernaut, and you can do some really ridiculous stuff here. I knew that guy was behind me, but I didn't really feel like turning around. Like, I felt like if I turned around and tried to shoot him, I'd probably lose the battle, so I thought running was best. I didn't really have any other options. Man, today's a chill day. It's snowing outside. I'm just kind of like, yeah, I ain't doing anything today. Like, I'm gonna just sip some hot chocolate, some tea, play some game. I really should be doing something. I really should be doing some college work today, but it's just I don't feel like it today. I really don't. And I really, really want to play around with Call of Duty and a lot of the classes and different guns. Like, I really just want to fuck around with shit. Like, get an LMG with the VMR sights and a silencer and rapid fire. Which, I don't know if any of you guys use that in Black Ops 2, but the MK48 with a silencer, with armor penetrating ammo, and variable zoom was an absolute beastly weapon. You could take the variable zoom off if you really didn't like it, and you could put a foregrip on it, and it was even more accurate. But its kill time was so fast for a silenced LMG with the armor penetrating ammo. Like, you could go through fucking. God, I would get so many penetration kills in Black Ops. I missed that gun. That was such a fun class to run. It was primarily a sitting around and waiting class because it's kind of where you're not so mobile with an LMG. It's not the greatest. I am starting to learn the maps really, really well with Ghost, so my gameplay is going to get more intricate in terms of like how I move across the map. As I imagine, like, I know the maps, but now I'm really, really starting to learn the maps. There are a lot of ins and outs here on Call of Duty Ghost that you can go through in the maps, and I'm thinking... Yeah, I gotta kill this dog. I'm thinking that it's gonna be even more so in the next-gen version of it, because they had to downscale a lot of stuff for this version of the game. So, when they... I think it looks really good in next-gen. I've seen next-gen gameplay, and visually it looks really good, but if it plays the same and the systems are essentially the same... You know, a lot of people have said they held so much back in this game because they really don't care about current gen. They are all putting it on next gen. And if that's the case, shame on you, because you came out 2 weeks, week and a half, 2 weeks before next gen release, right? And so there are a lot of people. There's only 2.5 million people that are getting a next gen console. The majority, and the rest of the people won't be able to get a console till December mid-ish. Early January, and a lot of people aren't going to start picking it up till titles come out, like in February and March, where we get Destiny and we get Titanfall. I've never actually seen a Trinity missile drop, so I was looking up at it. It was pretty cool. I love looking up and seeing the Predators fall from the sky. I always thought that was the coolest thing ever. But, you know, like, they really shouldn't hold back if they're holding back on Call of Duty Ghost, because, like, the apparently 24 player matches are a rumored possibility that I've heard about. I knew this guy was around this corner too, by the way. You'll see what I mean. Yeah, I knew he was there. I heard him, but I couldn't. Yeah. Which I think my dog might have got the kill anyway. But you know, why hold back till next gen? You're only, even by mid-March, they may have 5 million to 6 million people in total on a next gen console. Your primarily sales are going to be the Xbox One for Call of Duty. Call of Duty always outsells the Xbox One, or Xbox version of Call of Duty always sells out the PlayStation version of Call of Duty, because, no offense to you guys on PlayStation, but the Xbox community is so much hardcore. in terms of Call of Duty and skill level. I went over to a friend's house and played on PlayStation 3 Call of Duty, and I don't like the Call of Duty the PlayStation 3 controllers, DualShock 3. They really flimsy. I don't, they don't work for me and shit like that. And so it was really weird and finagly for me to use. And even with that, like the awkward controls, and you guys know what it's like. Even if you're really attuned to your controller and you get a new controller, you know what that's like. Like you can't. It feels weird to you. You gotta adjust to it, right? And so like using a totally new controller that I hadn't used in years. I had a PlayStation 2, but using a type of controller that I hadn't used in years really messed with me. And even so, like I still managed to go like 40 and 2, 40 and 3 while I was over at my friend's house. Like I was boosting her KD crazy and she was losing. She's like, "Oh my god, how are you doing this?" It was just like Xbox BB. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this gameplay. Let me know if you guys like this, me doing this every single day, and you can see the dog freaking out there. Dude, they got so much shit to fix. Like, that's not a big thing to fix. No, it's not, but it's like presentation and looks. It's kind of like you go to, like, for an interview and you shit on someone's desk. You know what I'm saying? Or you fart. No, yeah, you fart is better. But anyway, I'm Scout with 3 guns down. I'll see you guys later.